homesteading and raising food for your family is one of the most rewarding things that you can do, but it comes at the expense of a lot of physical work. That's why this morning we're hitting up the sandbag. It's awkward and transfers over to real life, just like homesteading. If you're new here, I'm Adam. I've been coaching health and fitness for 25 years. I'm a farmer and a father. And this is the 5 a.m. Squat Club where busy parents get together and make sure that they make progress on their fitness and their goals. This morning is all about the sandbag. But before we do that, we're going to choose our first thoughts today, prime our minds. Let's get after it. All right, team, we're starting it up. First step this morning, as it is every day on the 5 a.m. Squat Club, is to get into a squat. So feet go underneath the hips, heels stay down on the ground. If you feel like you're going to fall over backwards, you can grab onto some sort of counterbalance and hold it out in front so you don't fall over. While we're here, what we're going to do is a little bit of box breathing. We're going to set our breathing, set our intention for the day. It's a 4-second inhale, 4-second hold, 4-second exhale, 4-second hold again. Make sure that we're getting a full deep breath because it's rare that we do during the day. So while we're here, the first mental rep is I am responsible. And it just reminds me that, hey, nobody's going to come and achieve your goals for you. Nobody is going to clean up your messes for you. So if you want something in this life or you want to change something, it's on you. Take action, take ownership, take accountability. Life is short. Make it happen. Next is I will make time between stimulus and response. So when something is causing me stress, some stimulus is coming at me that I don't like, can I take a moment, breathe, and give a better reaction or a better response as opposed to the snappy reaction that comes to me? Next is I have all I need to succeed today, and we'll focus on progress over perfection. There are two parts there. First is I can succeed today. I don't need more than I have. If you look at the first step in your process or the step that you can take now, you have the tools to take that step. And also that progress is the only thing that matters. If you can move forward a little bit every day, that is the goal. Progress is perfect. And then the last one is I choose gratitude. I need to see that there is positive. I want to move forward. I want to improve. I want to grow and build. But at the same time, if I don't recognize that there is good, it's so much easier to fall off and become too negative and depressed about it. So see the good, feel the gratitude, appreciate what we have. There we go. Mindset prepped. Next step, let's move. Okay, team, good morning, good morning. It is time. We've gotten up out of bed. It is time to get up off the floor now. So what that looks like is we're gonna lay down on the ground and then we're gonna get back up for 2 minutes. So fully down, get yourself out, back up, and we're gonna hop and clap overhead to celebrate. Celebrate the fact that you can do it and that you are doing it. Today is Saturday, and a lot of people sleep in on the weekends. A lot of people sleep in every day, but they especially say that, well, the weekend is a time to relax and catch up on sleep and this, that, the other thing. And yeah, I guess if you've fallen off your routine during the week and you need to catch up, then that might be necessary. But if you want to maintain a habit, right? And a habit is something that happens automatically, right? It's habitual. It requires no thought to maintain. Then doing it every day, getting up at the same time every day, doing the same routine and the same system every day. That's the way to maintain consistency, do it habitually, and get the best results. And realistically, if you are a homesteader, or even just someone with a little bit of livestock or something that requires you taking care of it, kids even, that never stops. It doesn't take the weekend off. You've got to be on for real life all the time. I think the idea of the weekend is a human concept. It's a man-made idea, right? It's not even the same everywhere in the world, but that you work for 5 days and rest for 2, but that ain't real life. My animals need support every day. My kids need support every day. I need to take care of myself every day. Therefore, maintaining that habit and consistency is key, because life doesn't take a break. Life doesn't take a rest day. All right, next step. Good morning, Talia. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, equipment. Ryan, Terry. Woo, how we doing? Where are we going here? All right, next step in the warm-up. We're gonna go with some jumping jacks. So if you don't like jumping in the morning, just go with a standing march, bringing the knee to the chest. And while we're doing this, just thinking about increasing that heart rate a little bit, getting the juices flowing, the ankles warmed up for when we get into our intensity. Also, while we're here, let me know, how was your evening routine? What was your bedtime? Are you happy with your routine? Is it effective? Are you able to have a consistent nighttime, bedtime with that routine? So let me know what time you got to bed. For me, it was around 8:40 p.m. Not a bad sleep. I'm probably eating a little too close to bedtime, having a little bit of night sweating. It's tough when you go to bed at 8:30. So that's something I need to tighten up a little bit. All right, next one. We're gonna go with an inchworm, so nice wide stance with the feet. Take the hands to the floor. We'll walk it out till the shoulders are over top of the hands. Squeeze the butt, legs, and abs. Walk it back. Stand up in between. Let's get 5 or so there. This morning we've got 3 different movements with the sandbag. If you don't have a sandbag, that's okay. You can use a dumbbell or a backpack, or bucket, whatever you got that's awkward. And we're building capacity for real life, right? These types of movements transfer over, especially if you have a physical life, physical job, or you live like a homesteader and raise your own food and all that. All right, next one. Swing a leg, standing nice and tall, keeping the torso upright, keeping the bottom leg straight. Standing leg straight. Just ease in. Let that leg move. Increase the range as you go. Focus on nice steady breathing as well. If you're new here, make sure you stick around to the end as we share a little bit of homestead life, some clips from homestead life, and obviously we talk about doing our homework, which is the action towards our goals that happens after our workout. So if you're a homesteader, you're definitely in the right place. We set ourselves up for success in the morning. We talk about real concepts about freedom, food, accountability, and we move ourselves forward. So if you're here, like this stuff, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Consider joining the community, the bottom of the screen. Channel some support. All right, next one. We're gonna come back down to our plank position. And then from there, we're gonna step out in front with one foot just outside the hands. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna twist, excuse me. So take that front hand, they're both front. The one closest to the bent knee, push into that knee. Take a big breath and turn yourself towards that knee. Full deep breath. And then we'll bring the hand back down, lift the back knee. Take a big deep breath, drop that back knee, hand on the knee again. Press and turn, full breath. Hand back down, knee back up. Lift the chest, full breath, back knee back down, hand on the front knee, press and turn. Oh, crackies, poppies. We'll do one more there. Hands back down, lift the back knee, lift the chest, take a big breath. Drop that back knee. Take the front hand back onto the bent knee. Press and turn. Let's come back to the plank and we'll switch sides. Let's take the other foot out in front. Put your hand on that bent knee. Take a big breath. Press and turn. Both hands back on the ground. We'll lift the back knee, lift the chest. Take a full breath there. Drop the back knee, hand on the front knee. Press and turn. Hands both back on the floor, lift the back knee. Big breath, lift the chest. One more, knee back down, hand on the bent knee, press and turn. Back to the plank, lift knee. All right, and the next one, we're gonna come into our passive squat or our paleo squat position. Feet underneath the hips, relax down into that squat. If this is challenging, hold a weight out in front so you don't fall over. And what we're gonna do is grab the toes. So wrap your fingers around your big toes. And then what you're gonna do is pull up on them. Lift the chest nice and tall. Take a full breath there. And then we're gonna drop the chin and the chest, push the hips up in the air. Feel some hamstring tension here, which is good. We're gonna be in a bent over row position today. And then drop the hips back down, pull the chest back up and breathe. Big full breath. And then reverse it again, hips back up. Should be feeling pretty warm by now. Heart rate's up a little bit, body's starting to get a little sweaty. I'm definitely feeling a little slippery already. That means we're doing well. So we are getting into a warmer time of year as well. Hips back up. Go a little side to side, the legs if you want. Hamstrings. Back down, pull the chest up. We'll get one more here. Hips back up. And then we'll stand. Woo, all right. Let's warm up this sandbag workout, team. Okay, see that up there. So we're going 15 minutes with the sandbag this morning, 3 movements, 5 rounds. There's my warm-up sandbag. 3 movements are gonna be a row, or a bent over row. I don't think we've done these before with a sandbag. So you wanna get your wrists underneath that thing as much as you can, and we're just pulling to the chest, down to a straight arm, pull to the chest, just a row. That's movement 1, minute 1. Movement 2 is gonna be a hang clean. So get yourself under that thing, bring it up to the hips or to the hang position, the chest, whatever you want, not the chest, belly. You're gonna hinge at the hips, drive, and basically roll the sandbag up to the shoulder. Back down, I like to alternate shoulders, hinge, drive, roll it up the opposite shoulder. Take the hand off to show that you have control, and alternate shoulders there for, 30, 40 seconds. And then the last one is gonna be our floor press. Just take the sandbag on your chest, lay it down, press it out to a lockout, and back down. So ideally, we're gonna use one good heavy sandbag for all of this and just choose the reps accordingly, right? One of these movements you might find easier than the other 2, and therefore you might be able to do a few more reps of that one. So just play around with it. See what feels good, and you can always increase the reps, as we will have 5 sets of this to do. If you want, I can give a quick demo with the dumbbell. So if you didn't have a sandbag and you had to go with the dumbbell, obviously, you could do a single arm bent over row, do half on one side, half on the other. For the hang clean, hinge, jump catch, simple. And then for the press, lay it down, Same idea. I don't think I need to demo this, but lay it down and press. You can do 1 dumbbell or 2. If you're doing 1, just get half on one side, half on the other. Okay. Sandbag time. So let's take a minute, try out a rep or 2 with your actual weight. I'm scared. It's okay if this makes you nervous, that's a good thing. Wow. Warm. Okay. Let's make sure our clock is set for 15. It is. Look at that. We're already ready. All right, let's do an intro. Hit those thumbs up. Work is what I do this morning. Back, neck, feet are all cracking, just nasal breathing in different poses. That works. If you feel better, feel free to turn it up, do a couple burpees. But that's good. You're here, you're maintaining your rhythm, listening to your body. That's it. That's smart. All right. Working with a sandbag feels like real life. If you want fitness that carries over, then this is what you got to do. Let's give it a go. This morning we've got 15 minutes of functional carryover sandbag training. 3 movements, 5 rounds. You're going to work for 30 seconds or so for each minute, each movement. 3 movements are a row, hang clean, and floor press. So for the row, get yourself underneath that sandbag with the hands. Pull it up to the chest and back down to a straight arm. Choose a number once again that'll take about 20 to 30 seconds that you can maintain. Movement number 2, you're gonna pick that thing up to the hang, to the hips, and then you're gonna hinge and drive it up to the shoulder. Take a hand off to show support. I like to alternate sides, like so. And then that third movement, you're gonna get down on the floor, sandbag on the chest, and press it out to a lockout. Back down to the chest, and press. So on and so forth for 15 minutes. If you don't have a sandbag, you could always use just a dumbbell, kettlebell, backpack full of books, dog, whatever. If you were to use a dumbbell, there's your bent over row, nice neutral spine. Hinge, jump, catch, there's your clean. And then obviously you'd press on the floor. That jacked me up. If you've got a heavy sandbag, don't go with massive numbers of reps on the first round. Let's do this. Got some tunes for you. All right. Music. Ready, team? Hit that thumbs up button. Let's give her a go. You can always increase the reps as you go. 10 seconds. Start with something manageable, and we'll figure it out. 3, 2, 1.
Cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, nah, likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing.
All right, there's 10. Wow.
Run it up when they hype me.
Some biceps in there. Forearms.
I've been running right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure.
During the rest periods, rest. This is going to catch up. It's going to get harder and harder. Try to focus on your breathing in between sets. All right, you're going to hang cleans in 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Whoa.
showing off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it.
6.
Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something
Floor press
I
is next.
invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it.
10.
I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm
might be the hardest part.
You could call me
3,
academic. I'm always
2,
working, never
1.
been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some
So you get that lockout. Ooh, I can breathe here. I like to let the sandbag settle on my chest. Just makes it harder to deal with. Okay, 1 round down, team. Good job so far. 4 more to go. Back on the rows in 10. Try to maintain the numbers you start with or go up. 3, 2, 1. Nine. Whew. Gotta really rest when it's rest time. 30 seconds. 1-to-1 work to rest. If the work is high, more than enough. Even 1 to 2. 15. Back to hang cleans. 5, 3, 2, 1. Six. 20 seconds. Floor press is next. 10. Cleans get me. 3, 2, 1.
stop what's moving. I'm changing my life and I won't look back ever again.
30 seconds. 2 rounds down. Back to the row next. 20. 3 rounds to go. Keep it up, team. 15 seconds. I need. 10. 5, 3, 2, 1.
I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and Expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
10.
Could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody and stained from the people who deceive me.
30 seconds. Hang cleans next. 20.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him.
10 seconds.
Instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem.
5.
We could change the world,
3,
change times, rearrange them.
1.
Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't wanna place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts. Dehydrated, thirsty, I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What's a new life? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. Could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody and stained from the people who deceive me.
Wow. Those hang cleans. They're the hardest one. Cardio wise. 20 or 15. Woo. Floor press. And 10. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I never ran, so no, man, I still go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I fight pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just go to switch and you can go and obtain
3 down.
anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got
2 to go. Keep it up, team. 15 seconds. Back to the row. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1.
You got a mind, but even that can change. You can flip the gray matter like some bad
40 seconds.
That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the
30.
bad to okay. Take the worst I say and turn them to a game.
Woo.
Take the best I say and
That's
put
real.
them on display, on repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more
20
pain.
seconds.
Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you feel the door. Open it up.
15, back to hang cleans. Turning all red from the bar, from the bag. 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Seven. 20. Floor press in 10. 3, 2, 1.
Never break, always fight, never quit. Do it right, play the game, win in life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win in life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the back, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, 'cause I see what I mean, and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the right pill, I know life's short, so I wanna live good, but how's it supposed to feel?
Four down. One more round. Let's go. Back to the row. One more of each. 5, 3, 2, 1.
They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they always cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, I ain't lazy. Cut the track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. To unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got
11.
visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something.
One more set of cleans, one more set of presses.
Living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led.
Feel free to go more reps here. The last set. 20. Whew. Jeez. Functional fitness team. Let's go. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1.
Feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit
8.
come easy. Had to work hard.
One more set of presses.
To be me. Had to rise up just so they could see
10
me.
seconds.
Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the
3,
only thing in life
2,
that has meaning
1.
are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand, and damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. All the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God, never let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these f***ing clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Oh my God. And there you go. 15 minutes of functional fitness that will absolutely carry over to your real life, whether you're a farmer, homesteader or not. Picking up your kids, playing with real life objects, having capacity for the things that you want to do in your life. This is the way to build it. If you like this, join us every morning. Every single day we're here. Love you guys. Okay, team, we survive. What do we say, Ryan? Switching, ankling awkward. I agree. Pretty awkward. All right, we're gonna get out the old PVC here. So if you have a PVC stick or a broomstick or a hockey stick or something, let's start with that. We may not go anywhere else. I may forget, but let's start with that at least. Chris says, whew. Nice, dude. Did you use the same sandbag for the whole thing, Chris? Your new bag? To take a minute here while we're reopening the chest and talk about this idea of, really just like sustainability, accountability, ownership of your life. Whether you decide that you want to go raise your own food or not, the way to take ownership of your life and create the life that you want is by having a system that forces you to move forward. And that's what this is about, right? It's not about having to use momentum or, motivation every morning. It's a system. It's about one thing following another, building a habit stack that you don't have to think about or question, that you just go to bed early. When your alarm goes off, you don't press snooze, you get up, and then we go straight into it, right? We prime our minds, prime our bodies, move with intensity, with function in mind, right? The goal is not to look a certain way or, have certain muscles that are shaped a certain way or whatever aesthetically. It's to build capacity to live our lives better, right? If you're, feeling stiff or you're feeling weak or immobile or whatever, you want to build capacity to feel better and do the things you want to do in life rather than just look a certain way. And then after that, once you've taken that action to improve your body, the next step is to improve your life, right? And what we do is we take an hour every single morning. It's currently 5:36 a.m. and go till 6:46 or 36, whatever, 1 hour of just sit down, focused action towards the thing that moves you, right? The goal in your life that's not getting the attention, the thing that you're going to regret if you look back on your life and you haven't taken action on. Maybe it's starting a business, maybe it's writing a blog, maybe it's learning an instrument, maybe it's writing a book, maybe it's starting a garden, maybe it's moving to the country and becoming a homesteader. Whatever it is only going to happen with you taking action, right? None of these things just explode in your face and all of a sudden you've reached your goal and your dreams. You take action day after day after day. And the way that we make it easier is we just stack it. The habit happens right after this. You don't have to think about it. You just go straight to it and take that action. So let's see. We're saying, Chris says, yes, sir. Finally weighed it. It's about 70 pounds. Fantastic. Ryan, my shoulders pop and crack like crazy for floor pressing sandbag. Oh, God, Jack. Yeah, I find that floor press very challenging just because it moves around and finding a grip on it. And I love it. I love it. Okay. Got a few clips from yesterday. This was just before I went out to move the sheep. All the chickens saw me and they all came out. You can see Willie there, the rooster, with his chickens. But it's rare that I have them in this spot, and because of it, they can get out through that gate. Normally, they're surrounded by chicken netting. So they were hungry. They were coming to ask for their breakfast there before I was ready for them. And then I went in to check on the chicks and was greeted by this guy. This is our goose, Goosifer. And this time of year, he is exceptionally ornery. And, he'll run across the whole area there. He'll run 50 feet. He'll just run at you and then stop. And then if you get a little too close, he'll bite you. He bit my leg yesterday. Funny guy, eh? Funny goose. And then last one, this is an interesting one. It's not a long video, but that lamb there's two lambs, the one on the right, the one with the brown. I have a picture of this, but I didn't put it on here. I found yesterday morning when we moved them, you notice she's moving a little funny, a little awkward. She was the last one through when I moved them. So I went over and caught her, and she's got a big old gash on the top of her head, all the way across. And our theory, my wife has a theory on this one, that she is the lamb of I think I was telling you we were moving the sheep the other day, and Maple was helping us, and there was one sheep that basically wouldn't move for Maple. She just kept, you know, standing her ground and basically like, you know, not fighting back, but like chasing Maple a little bit. And so this lamb who's injured is the lamb of that ewe. So my wife's theory is a coyote came after them, and instead of running away, that mama sheep stood her ground and stomped and whatever they do, and her lambs stayed with her, and as a result, one of them got caught. They're obviously big enough and strong enough, Maple. They're big enough and strong enough now that, you know, it was able to get away, I guess. But that's our theory, that a coyote got her, and because her mom is kind of stubborn. So maybe the lesson to take away there, and I can definitely learn this lesson because I've been called stubborn in my day, but you know, sometimes sticking to your guns can be detrimental. So just being aware of the decisions that you're making and what that's going to end up doing for you is an important thing to think about. Well, I've never caught the name before, Goosifer. Yeah, he started. We originally, when we got him, we thought he was a she. We were told that it was a goose, and we called her Lucy. And then, you know, we recognized that she was a he because we never got any eggs or anything from him or her. And he became more and more ornery, so he became, I think, Goosifer, or Lucifer maybe first, I don't remember, and then Goosifer. So he's kind of a jerk, but he does his job really well, protects those chickens. So, all right, team, make sure you've hit that thumbs up button. It's time to go hit your homework. Shoutouts: Ryan, Chris, Tim, Mr. Terry. Anybody see Jody this morning? Talia was there for a moment. Equipment, Jody. You guys are fantastic. If you want to support this channel, make sure you hit that thumbs up, but even more so, join the team. There's a little join button under your screen there. It gives us a few bucks a month and gives me a little motivation to keep doing this. So feel free to join there. Love you guys. Talia's still here. Fantastic. Hopefully that was a great workout. And tomorrow we've got our active recovery. So if your body's feeling a little stiff, that's okay. We'll take care of it tomorrow. Love you guys. Have yourselves a fantastic day. Peace.